If you could describe the comp in one word, what would it be?
Mega.
Short. The walls are so short.
It's amazing. It's really fun. Yeah, cool. That was a lot more than one word. But
Hi, welcome to this week's episode. This week I'm in Germany, I'm in Stuttgart. I got invited to the Adidas ROCKSTARS event and I'm psyched to be here with all these pros checking out some really great climbs. And we're gonna follow some of them here. I've got Nathan Phillips, Sierra Blair-Coyle, Alex Waterhouse. There's another video with Louis and a bunch of other different climbers who are amazing, strong. You know them all from the world circuit. And I'm psyched to get in there, film all this stuff, share it with you. So let's go check it out.
Sierra Blair-Coyle.
Well, it went really good yesterday. Managed to top all the boulders, which is always good. They weren't super easy. It was definitely like an easier set than maybe people might expect, but they weren't like super easy. You still had to try really hard. And actually the hardest boulder was the slabby one, which is quite interesting as well. I came last year, but didn't have a great time. Well, I had a fun time, but didn't end up making semi-finals. So it was nice to make it through this year, have a step up. Yeah, felt really good shape. I've been like battling a few niggles recently. Like I've got like a dodgy finger, dodgy elbows, dodgy knee, and dodgy ankle. So I'm quite kind of trying to just stay unbroken at the minute, but yeah, I managed to keep it all at bay and make it through. The last boulder in qualies was really fun. It was the easiest boulder, but it was like the coolest movement. You ended up facing out from the crowd. Yeah, it was really fun.
Qualifiers went well. I felt like I climbed well, and I did 2 of the 4 boulders, and I definitely could have done the other 2. I mean, I didn't get them done in 5 minutes, but it's nice when the boulders feel within range, you know, because sometimes you go into a comp and you're like, it would take me a while to do this boulder. But if you feel like you can do a boulder, you just need to get better at doing it faster, basically. I guess I liked the first boulder yesterday. I mean, I know I flashed it, but it was just kind of like simple and good, and they definitely have really cool holds at this comp, which I liked a lot. I have a pretty good general idea before I get on. Sometimes what happens though is like you obviously make adjustments because you think something's a right foot, but it's clearly a left foot now based on your body position. But I try and have it figured out from the ground, and I guess mainly what I'm doing is trying to look for all the holds and like all the screw-ons. And so like a lot of times what they do is like if they have a black hold, they put a black screw-on on it, and so you have to like make sure you see that because it blends in. And so it's just picking out stuff like that and just kind of like remembering where your holds are and like your general idea, and then adapting as you go.
I'm the definition of underdog who relates, who people rooting for cause they see themselves in my face. Go toe to toe with my bait, driven to be the great number 1 tree, second place like I'm in a 2-man race. This is David and Goliath, view me as a fly, sky, smaller than horizon, but there's so many rivals. My son's in a body that can take half of those bodies and make a pile on top of the dead just to look a giant dead in his eye. I break, I fall, I crawl. I carry so much weight that you'll probably never believe it. I fade, I fall, stand tall. Some dream of greatness while others stay awake to achieve it. I do this without no excuses. I just love winning less than I hate losing. I'm proving the rain through my era. So even if I die for centuries through history, I'm alive. Titles before survival, the champion. A team role players even with rivals, the champion. Don't fight they problems, they just decide, the champion. Inspired by people that they inspire. Whoa. From the bottom, no choice but going higher. Whoa. I've been through hell and back, still I remain on fire. It only made me a beast. Put me against gorillas, you better pray for my brain. God knows my instinct is still around. Giving choices to those who ain't have some. I use my voice to speak for those who's thinking they lack one. My passion's intense enough for me to use my voice and inspire a group and group of my words as loud as my actions. The top, the dopest, the God, the most, the rock amongst the rebel and dirt that shines and flows. My grind and focus survives. So even if I die for centuries through history, I'm alive. Definition of a champion, no. Catches the crimp and almost holds it. Definition of a champion, definition of a champion, no. Definition of a champion, definition of a champion, no.
How do you feel about the event, like overall?
I mean, I climbed like well, I would say, and what I'm drawing that from is yesterday. I like climbed well and I felt strong, and I mean, I felt strong going in today, but I basically didn't get off the start at anything. And I mean, more or less neither did anyone else. So today's disappointing because I just didn't get to like climb really, you know. And I'm okay with like getting my butt kicked in a comp, you know, like it happens. But when you just like don't even get off the ground, you're kind of like, oh, I wish I did something more. After this, so after block shop, I go home for like about a week, and then I go to Kauai for a week with my mom and my 85-year-old grandma. It's her birthday present. So I'm really, really excited for that, and I'm not going to climb when I'm there. I might bring like a hangboard with me or something, and I'll probably like work out off the wall, but I'm definitely looking forward to having an established vacation. You know, my parents came with me to every competition as a kid, and now my mom travels with me all over the world. And yeah, I really appreciate that support. That definitely helps me perform my best, because I always feel like I'm in like my comfort zone to some degree wherever I go, because I always have, you know, like my mom with me, or sometimes my dad goes. But it's just really nice to have that support, and I appreciate it. Ooh, who should I shout? Like, I think the one person who would really appreciate this if they saw it is my friend Zach Tran, who works at Black-Rock, because he's always asking me about like the different climbers I know. And he's like, wait, you know Yanya? You know Shauna? You know Magnus? So if this means anything to you, Zach, this is my shout out.
Mr. Waterhouse.
All right, mate, how are you?
In the house. I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm so hype, I like can't stop like walking around. I'm just like, can't stop moving.
For those of you guys that don't know, Alex competed in the wild card spot to get into Adidas ROCKSTARS.
Yeah.
And you came here today, or yesterday, and you did the qualifiers. And you crushed it.
Went pretty well. So the journey was we started at, so I came second at the Plymouth ticket to ROCKSTARS. And they basically fly the winner out, and you compete in this wildcard competition essentially. So the next weekend I drove to Liverpool, which is like 5 hours from home, competed in that competition, won it there. Flew out for this weekend, had the wildcard comp yesterday, went top 3, got a wildcard place to the semi-final. Came out to the semi-final and competed in that today. I had a really good time.
An amazing time. What place did you come in?
I came in 9th, I think, in the end.
9th.
Which is like absurd. So 9th, crazy.
Please. Such a sick day. You finished the first boulder, which a lot of guys had a tough time on.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
So like when I came out and I fell off the top move of the boulder, and I had my hand in it. I was like, oh, I think I can do it. Kind of went around. I was like, oh, it's a jump. Like, gonna be fine. Did it second go, and like the lights are really bright out there, so you feel quite isolated. But once I was on the top and like put my hand in front of the lights, so I could see, there are so many people. Like, so much of Stuttgart has come out for this, and like to like top a boulder in front of that crowd was so sick. Rest of the boulders were nails. Think I could have got somewhere a bit further on number 2, but like so cool to like come out and do a boulder, and I was like, everyone will do it. It'll be like, it's not that hard, is it? And then people just didn't do it, and people didn't. It must have been a hard round, and like I think to kind of play with the big boys and do all right was a pretty good time.
A lot of people didn't finish any of the boulders.
Yeah, so looking up at the scorecard, it's like so many people just like X, no bonuses, no tops, like nails. And like these are the best climbers in the world. These people do the whole World Cup circuit, like World Championships. There are people who are competing in the Olympics here, who I beat, and that's
Alex beat?
That's quite cool. I like that.
What was your mindset coming in today? Like, what were you thinking about?
So I from my perspective, my job was done. Like, to come here and get the wild card place against some really tough competition was like almost a dream come true. To like make it to that space. So like I come out with no pressure. I'm not like, there's nobody that says like, oh, you should make the final, you need to make the final, or like you need to top boulders. I just went out and like every boulder was a fresh chance to get a top, and like to make it happen was it's really cool, especially on a set like that, which is really hard. I do want to thank like Adidas and Ticket to ROCKSTARS for getting me out here, because it's a really cool experience, and like I wouldn't have been able to do it otherwise. Like, thanks to those guys, and thanks to everyone who's helped me along the way. It's been cool.
Guys, go check out Alex Waterhouse here. He's got a YouTube channel. He's got all the other social too. I'll post that down below.
Come hang out. It'll be fun.
We got a rock star here. I'm with
cool.
a rock star.
That's cool. I like that. Nice.
What happens now? What are we doing now?
I think I have a couple of interviews, which is cool. I'm like not used to that, so they like give you a little spot to stand on, which is quite fancy. Then I guess we watch the finals. It's gonna be sick. I should probably eat some food, but we watch the finals and then the after party. So
finals and after
party. It's gonna
be
a good night. The show here is pretty damn good, so I'm ready to watch.
It's so clean. It's good. This is how it's done.
Yeah.
Sick.
Hell yeah, team.
Dude. What makes this one different than other comps?
I think Adidas just treats all the athletes really well. They treat you like rock stars, I guess. I wanted to make semi-finals, because obviously I didn't last year, and that was nice to do that. But yeah, just have fun. I think it's like the main season is over, so just enjoy myself now. Yeah. Today was kind of a weird one because I've been taping my finger, and I'm not that used to taping fingers because I've never really had too many problems with them in the past. And today, for the first time, my finger just kept going numb, and I got pins and needles quite a lot. So I had to keep untaping and retaping between the boulders, which is quite stressful for me. The last few weeks, I decided to just kind of take a break from training. I lost a bit of sight for really structured training, so I'm gonna have a break maybe till the start of next year. So it's kind of a big break for me. I'm still climbing and trying hard boulders and stuff, but just the more structured gym-based stuff, fingerboarding stuff, I'm just taking a break, and I'm starting to enjoy it a bit more again. After the beach games, I'm gonna take a long trip in Switzerland, just go out in my van and maybe do 6 weeks or something. So that'd be nice. Shout out my sponsors, that's cool. ABK, White Spider, Scarpa Organic Friction Labs, Climb Skin, and Sam Radcliffe Physiotherapy.
Guys, go follow Nathan. You probably already follow Nathan. Go check out Nathan.
Yeah.
Strongest
At
dude.
Nathan Phillips climbing.
British bouldering champ, 2-time, right here. Thanks, man.
Cool, no worries.
But I think
How
this
was the semi-final for you?
semi-final was... I got my ass kicked on these boulders. It was super hard. A lot of these guys out there, I couldn't do any of them. But I looked better than Nathan out there. Alex, he beat me, but whatever, he was wearing his lucky shorts, so.
Guys, I think this is gonna be the whole episode.
You should actually do that. Just
Watching horror.
10-minute video of this and see how many views.
If anyone's still watching this, comment down below. This is the content you asked for, isn't it? This is what you want.
Give the people what they want.